Alright, it's fucking game time now, baby. We finish the history of the Hobbit speedrun. We are still somehow an hour and 10 minutes out from finishing this bad boy. This is like an actual epic, like Homer's Odyssey for speedrunning. This is something that I bet Tolkien is still smiling about up in heaven right now.
So starting off this run, I was already 8 seconds behind.
We need a recap. Okay, I'll do it previously on Dragon Ball Z. Last night, I was doing Five Nights at Freddy's speedruns, because the route's pretty goofy, and I managed to place top 3. So after placing top 3 in Five Nights at Freddy's, I wanted to look at another speedrun game to start learning, and someone brought up The Hobbit. And then I remembered that over the last, 7 years on Reddit, there's been one guy who keeps posting Hobbit speedrun tricks on Reddit, and that just opened the floodgates. So then I was looking at, the Hobbit resources. They have their own Hobbit speedrunning website, which has been active for, a decade. They have their own Hobbit speedrun community, which has been active, since 2006. And it's just been, this crazy rabbit hole of the Hobbit 2003 speedrunning. And then we found this video from Karma, and it is perhaps one of the most interesting speedrun history videos I've ever seen. It's up there with Summoning Salt's best. It is so well done, and it tells such an interesting story. I've just been glued to it. The only reason we didn't finish it last night is because it was fucking 3:30 a.m. and we still had an hour to go. There was no chance. So now we'll finish it. But to catch you up to where we are in the video, The Hobbit has some of the craziest, most technical speedrun tech to it, and it's been a journey. So right now the top dog is a guy named Crixian, who I think is still in the chat. He has the world record. I think right now it's at 2750 or something as of right now. And we just got hit with the plot twist here. Karma is Irule, who was the previous #1 record holder for 6 years. And then Irule retired, came back under the alias Ice Bagels. The cat got out of the bag. It was revealed Ice Bagels was Irule. And then Ice Bagels / Irule changed his name to Karma. And that's where we are. He just now made that big revelation to all of us that he was Irule the whole time. So now it's transitioned into him coming forward and presenting everything in first person as it was happening. So it's been fucking wild. I actually feel like we've been watching a real Lord of the Rings movie.
I managed to keep up, even saving 9 seconds over Crix because I managed to get the clip warp on the first try. The run was now looking very doable as I was now 8 seconds ahead of Crix.
Not bad!
And after performing a near perfect A Warm Welcome, I was now 10 seconds ahead. I was now up against Crix's amazing endgame, one where Crix had pulled all the stops, and I only had a small 5-second lead. I could not afford any mistakes.
Oh, he fucking blew it?
I was so scared I fucked up when I ended up on the left shoulder, dude.
Wait, he didn't blow it? Wait, how did he recover that?
Oh fuck, I boosted right into the Arkenstein?
Oh, my fucking tiny brain can't even comprehend the safe strats.
Jesus Christ, I can soul choke this.
He's fucking doing it! He's doing it! He's going the distance! The king is back!
Shit.
I had finally done it. I took the world record with a new time of 27 minutes and 35 seconds, a 6-second improvement, breaking Crix's 4-year streak
Tristan.
of holding the world record, and reclaiming my title after quitting 5 years ago as Irule. I was back, better than ever. But at some points, I wasn't sure if... I urge you to stick around and listen as we step back in time to tell the tale of the history of the Hobbit speedruns on PC.
The game was one of my favorites growing up, so I was curious if there were any speedrunning tricks for it.
That was just one category.
This time
Holy
on PC
shit,
because
man.
it seemed like such a simple yet fun run.
Whether it was community or
well, this will be great then. So this is going to be fresh for all of us then.
A childhood curiosity
no one will be
lies
behind.
beyond the bounds of the game.
But the PC version of The Hobbit actually has some major differences. They were mainly control differences that a lot would argue made for a worse experience for our playthrough. On PC, The camera is locked to be almost always directly behind Bilbo, while you're only able to move in 4 directions with the WASD keys. Bilbo's walking speed was also lowered on PC. Many would argue the PC version feels less intuitive and doesn't lend itself well to platforming. The biggest thing was that PC load times were ridiculously fast, easily saving over 5 minutes. But even
PC Master Race, baby, let's go.
The first PC route was already super close to the GameCube route that had been optimized for years. The reason for this was that PC had insane clipping mechanics. On PC, you could practically clip through any wall you could see, in rare cases, even phasing through them so quickly it felt like they weren't even there. And in the Gathering of the Clouds, Crix quite literally just jumped through a wall and went around the outside out-of-bounds edges to get to the Arkenstone. Both the
that must save so much time for that one.
Were found by Samwise from the Minimums community. It looked like there was actually potential for a unique speedrun on this platform.
This does look pretty nice.
Soon after posting this proof of concept, Crix completed a real speedrun of the PC version.
If only Ace Prune didn't retire, God rest his soul.
33 minutes and 39 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
But it was right after this that Crix decided to switch to GameCube to join in on the existing competition. A little over a month later, Schneider set a time of 30 minutes and 33 seconds, improving the record by over 2 minutes. He had adopted some of the new GameCube strategies that were found around this time, and translated them to PC ones. Most notably, the fastest troll hole skip, and he combined it with much better execution than his last run. And just 7 days later, on August 31st, Schneider improved the PC record down to 29 minutes and 43 seconds, just purely off of
I imagine this
execution.
Gets much quicker than GameCube,
but
though.
It was then. Only 10 days later, after a year and a half of PC inactivity, Schneider demolished Crix's world record, not just by a little bit, but by almost 4 minutes.
Oh my god!
Crix had awakened a beast. Using the same strategies as Crix, Schneider left no room for debate that he was undoubtedly the best on PC. This awakened beast rampaged for the coming months, and nobody dared to try to stop him.
He also took all their girlfriends. A world record wasn't enough. Man, he is fucking going in! Sub 24! Jesus Christ! What is happening? He's a fucking mutant!
Even long jump glitch was a non-issue on PC as long as your hardware was good enough. And the slower walking speed on PC just meant that advanced movement was even more rewarding. The PC
wins
was
again.
Serious enough to start removing, with his record having about 20 seconds of mistakes here. Sub 20 was in sight.
It's locked. Schneider
missed the timing on the early out-of-bounds slope boost.
You fucking idiot!
Jump attack, so not a lot of time was
Ban
lost.
him!
Then, Corwin skip was fine. Schneider was a little hesitant, but who could blame him? And the first ever sub 20 Hobbit speedrun clocked in at 19 minutes and 39 seconds.
Nice.
And was met with
sloppy,
praise
though.
from the community.
Very sloppy.
With the first ever sub 20 achieved,
I'm not impressed.
One could only wonder what else was in store for PC.
So many simple
Would
mistakes.
the movement get even more optimized? One level, longer than any other in the speedrun. This was how MDPie broke barrels out of Bond.
No!
On March 28th,
No one's been brave enough to tackle that level?
MDPie shared a
Don't
major
do it!
discovery. An alternate end trigger in the form of an alternate end pedestal in barrels out of Bond. This skip was actually not very appreciated by the community due to its insane difficulty and inconsistency.
Still good,
and
though.
no run has ever been done with it. Because 2 months later, MDPie shared an even bigger discovery.
Oh! Well, that was easy.
Was it. When done perfectly, you could end barrels out of Bond within 10 seconds of loading into it.
Watching this makes me feel like I could have found these.
On GameCube, yet it was now the fastest level in all of The Hobbit on PC. And it was once again thanks to MDPie. What you saw was another alternate end trigger.
I absolutely could have. I found a lot of
right
speedrun
behind
glitches
the gate at the start.
back in the day.
But what had from there, you could climb its branches, which got you high enough to get over the invisible walls and reach the alternate end trigger. But this trick, especially at the time, was extremely hard and inconsistent because of how precise your position, how tight your angle,
but again, I haven't
good
played
your
the
timing
game.
needed to be for the clip. And only 3 days after Silic broke the record, Schneider set out on another run.
Ooh, yeah. It's looking clean. Oh, he blew it? These are 2 gift subs, Salt. Thank you. Damn, sub 18.
And there it was. Schneider took back the world record with a 17-minute and 18-second time, beating Silic by over 2 minutes.
Jesus.
If anyone still doubted it, they would now understand that there was no way to keep Schneider down, and he would only come back stronger every time.
Hail
Schneider's
Hydra.
run still at a number. Enter Geek, a French
A new
speedrunner
guy!
who had started running the Hobbit on PC around the same time as the Barrels Out of Bond skip was found. And at the end of February, Geek lowered his personal best to an 18:14, solidly putting him in second place. This was looking doable.
He doesn't look very
So
happy
he
about
continued
it.
into March, where he set another
He's hungry.
2 new personal bests, yet there were no signs of Schneider's return. And so, on April 5th, 2020, Gigi continued his record attempts.
Well, what happened to Schneider? Was he arrested? Where is he? He's getting rolled right now.
Gigi did it. After months of grinding, he earned the new world record of 17 minutes and 4 seconds without loads. But even Gigi himself knew that Schneider might just come back to take the record at any time.
So Geek beat
And
his ass in
Schneider
real
did.
life.
Just a day after Geek's record, Schneider ruthlessly set a new time of 16 minutes and 52 seconds without loads. And on October 5th, when Geek was attempting to beat Schneider's 16:52, the unthinkable happened.
No. Don't do it, Geek! We're not ready!
Oh my, that was quick.
He did it. Oh, no he didn't.
Geek had just tied Schneider's world record to the second, but it was not enough. Schneider's 16:52
That's rough.
was just 0.2 seconds faster. This was the closest anyone had ever gotten to beating a full game Hobbit world record without actually beating it.
That's rough.
That has to be rough.
No, it definitely is.
But despite all odds,
Geek quit that
Geek
night.
had not yet given up.
Losing time.
Everyone's saying that's rough. You guys don't know the misery of House of Caravan speedrunning. We play by milliseconds and milliseconds alone. So look at the top 6 here. I'm still number 5, which is great. I haven't ran it in 4 years. But we only play in milliseconds. Yeah. It's a cutthroat game. It really is. I stay top 5 though, baby. I keep it clean. I had some dirty runs back in the day.
Is that actually working?
Oh, he's gonna tie it again somehow.
Oh my, that was
Fuck,
quick.
dude. That's like one of the most stupid things I ever done in my life.
Geek managed to gold split his Cloud's Burst and beat
Nice.
the world record. The run was a roller coaster of emotions, but he had done it once again. He beat Schneider for the second time with a new world record of 16 minutes and 41 seconds. Geek was mixed on his opinions of this run. Not sure if he should be disappointed that he lost his big lead early on.
You can be
Or
disappointed.
happy that he
I
broke
am.
the record. On
You're
a run
from
that
far
already
home.
missed Dreamworld skip once, Schneider managed to save a whole 20 seconds over Geek's already solid overhill and underhill, partially thanks to implementing pillar skip, which is a very tight long
Thanks for the
jump
5 gift
into
subs,
jump
Mike's
attack
hardest and the
to
5
skip
gift
waiting
subs,
for the stone
Schmelix.
giants to knock the pillar down.
Thank you for the generosity.
This strategy was found by Samwise and was relatively old, but due to its difficulty, no one had implemented it before this. And so, when Schneider...
Why not though, I wonder? Because this is pretty early in the run. I feel like there's no reason not to do this, because if you fuck it up, just reset. God, this video is so long, anytime I want to go back just a couple of seconds, I end up going back fucking minutes. Yeah, you're only 253 into the run at this trick. I say it's absolutely worth doing every time, and when you fuck it up, just reset. That's how I'd play it. Yeah, I really should use arrow keys. You're not wrong. This is my speedrun tech. I'd manually click it like a goddamn idiot.
Just skip rather. And I was kind of right.
That was huge. Schneider confidently pulled ahead by close to another 20 seconds. This pace was unseen, and it didn't stop there. After clean movement in a warm welcome, Schneider was now 37 seconds
Jesus,
ahead.
Schneider,
Yet
take
Schneider
it easy on
wasn't
him.
done implementing new stuff, and planned to
putting
be
some
the first
discipline
to
on him,
implement
in him.
MDPie's faster PC inside information skip.
No fear.
Well, that's good.
Fear is for the
Schneider
weak.
pulled it off.
Bilbo
and that
doesn't
jump
feel it.
is much harder than it seems. He was now an insane 1 minute and 7 seconds ahead of Geek, going faster than anyone thought he would.
Definitely gonna play it safe.
Don't play it safe, don't be a bitch.
That's it. Oh, my heart's pounding again. That's... I still do enjoy this. Oh,
He's
man.
very confident. I like that. That's very good. Don't fuck up the rock. He really never throws a second rock. Not even just to play it safe. Holy
Right.
shit.
And that's it. It's over a minute. Over a minute time save. And it's still very beatable. Ah, I'm proud of this one.
Schneider
I'm proud
had
too.
done
That was
it
pretty
once
good.
again.
That was pretty
He once
good.
again showed complete. Quoting Schneider, the ball is back in Geek's court. But unfortunately, Geek has not attempted to beat Schneider's new record since
No!
then.
He got his
The rivalry
ass
between
beat so
Schneider
hard
and
he just
Geek had
quit.
been a sight to see, and Schneider's absolute dominance.
He saw
on
that new
PC
record, he's
was
like, yep,
impressive.
I'm just gonna do anything else.
Impressive to the
done.
community, impressive to spectators, and impressive to me personally. Yet I was a proud GameCube runner, and I strongly believe that GameCube runners were still a step ahead of PC runners in optimization and movement. And despite GameCube having a longer history and more competition, I envied the attention that PC runners started getting. So I decided that I wanted to prove without a
Resub
doubt
Zephyr.
that I was not only the best GameCube runner, but the best Hobbit speedrunner. Period. I felt I was ready to do my first
Thanks,
run,
Resubnet.
and ended up with a time of 23 minutes and 43 seconds.
Oh, yuck.
Not very impressive.
Yeah, not even
So
sub
that
20.
same day, I
Kada.
continued running to
What's up?
improve my personal best.
You're disappointed in his first PC run? Me too. It was kind of stinky. I know. It makes me want to cry too. It was bad.
So I aimed to perform even better, and went for another gold split.
He's using a forbidden jutsu. He's gonna do it! Oh my god, he's gonna fucking do it!
I missed one. That sucks. This might be close. Shit.
This is gonna
Not
be a
sure
tight
about this
squeeze.
movement.
Oh, that was kind of nice.
Never mind, it wasn't close.
And a gold split it was. I just invaded the PC version and took the world record with a 15:33. I'd been very motivated thanks to
Damn.
being able to see quick improvements on my PC times, and because I had a clear goal,
Thanks, Resub
and even to
Paquito,
my own surprise,
Electronics, and
I was
Teen
not
Wolf.
expecting to beat Schneider in just 4 days. On one
That's gotta
hand,
feel like
I
shit
felt
for
somewhat
Schneider.
bad for-
That was so bad.
There's a bit skyward. Oh, sub 15.
Alright, not the fastest, but the run's alive. GG.
Holy shit. He's entering a whole new gaming dimension.
I beefed. They're killing him so fast.
Oh my god.
A month after first
Not
claiming
even the
PC
Lord could
world
have foreseen
record,
this kind of
I
gaming.
managed to lower the record down to a 14:06. I was confident, but the competition was not to be underestimated.
Who comes
Be it through
in?
my own influence or the sheer amount of activity that PC had suddenly gained, a lot of
Oh my
eyes
god,
were now
look
on
at
this
that.
version.
Look at that domination. From out of nowhere, the top turnbuckle comes in and just absolutely farts in this man's mouth. Man, poor Schneider. He didn't even stand a chance here.
This attracted not only new runners, but even old titans.
Ace Prune?
Shockster. Shockster is a longtime great friend of mine.
Alright, I got it. Sorry to pause, like, again. This is fucking great. This is very reminiscent of the Shock Master. I like this. Shockster and then just some lightning bolts. That's fucking wonderful.
Who ran the Hobbit on
Ace
GameCube
Prune's not
back
dead.
when
He's
I was known
hibernating.
as
He'll be
Irewolf.
back.
On December 23rd, 2020, just a day after I set the 1406, Shockster got a new personal best of 1449, putting him solidly in second, as he was undoubtedly soon to become a world record contender. With new strategies and momentum still on my side, I continued running into 2021. On January 1st,
That's current year.
I started
That's
on my
current year,
streak and
baby.
started attempts.
Let's go.
On my first run of the day, I got all the way into the Cloud's Burst, being already 21 seconds ahead, partially thanks to my new discoveries.
Jesus.
Well, sheesh. Just like that, I've been...
Thanks for the gift sub.
just the first run I
Ulysses.
do this session? Okay.
But I was
Thanks for resub,
only
Mark.
improving this fast because Shockster had been getting runs started that threatened to beat me, and I didn't want to lose. And just over 2 weeks after
That's that
this,
Sigma male
on January
mindset, baby.
16th,
Oh my god, 153? Oh my god. No.
Oh. Heartbreaker.
starting off, I figured out a
Thanks,
new
resub,
ending
Duke.
route. By long jumping off of a barricade with a tight angle, you could just barely jump around an invisible wall and get out of bounds before doing the jump off of the catapult.
Oh, that seems like a game
This
changer.
out-of-bounds section had a near straight path to the end of the level, so although you had to go a bit out of your way to get there, it ended up being 6 seconds faster
Oh,
and
yeah.
considerably easier. With no reason not to learn it, Shockster picked this strategy up right away and implemented it into his runs.
The Shock Master's going in!
Holy shit, dude. Is that off of world record by 1 second?
Oh, no, don't tell me
This
that.
run was
Oh,
actually
no!
timed for a 13:08
Oh, no!
95,
Shockster!
matching my world record to the second. If
His blood pressure
Shockster
can't
had
take
just
that!
been 0.8 seconds faster, he would have beaten me.
That's so
Shockster
sad.
had improved
Shockster's
leaps
never
and
had a world
bounds,
record.
And although he was
But he
playing
just
with
missed
new
it.
Cloud's Burst strats, but I was more consistent and had less trouble clutching out runs in the endgame. One of us would be the first to break the 13-minute barrier.
Until Schneider comes out of nowhere with the people's elbow. Am I fucking right? Where's Schneider at? This is a really nice montage. This is fucking hype. He found the best music for this video, I swear to God.
Holy shit, it is it! Are you serious?
But we can't forget about Shockster. Although his best time
Yeah, we
was
keep
still
forgetting
behind
about
me,
Shockster.
his skill was not.
He's been
It was
perpetually
time for
second
Shockster
place
to realize his potential.
since GameCube. So 10 years now. This is looking kind of promising. He might do it. Shockster! He's gonna do it! Let's go!
Shockster took the world record. After being just the tiniest step behind me for so long, he pulled ahead, and he more than deserved it.
I think it was like
His new
8
world
years.
record, set on March 26th,
GameCube till now.
2021,
He did
was
it.
12 minutes and 50
He
seconds.
did it.
This run was great. A notification appeared in the Button Challenge Discord. It was Crixium who had improved one of Samwise's strategies in Riddles in the Dark. They managed to do some really wacky stuff to get up on the minecart
I do love
tracks with
wackiness.
as few A presses as possible. And from there, they found out that there was an invisible minecart stationed at the end of one of the tracks.
Oh, let's go.
Just like the standard minecart. This one took you
Yeah!
right to the end of the level. This made them crash into us most of the time,
Aw.
which instantly killed Bilbo before we could even
Damn,
get close
rest
to
in
the
peace,
end.
Bilbo.
We needed to make it
Fuck.
consistent, so we looked around and realized that the decorative minecarts are only loaded once you jump down through the load trigger in the mine shaft. We then saw that these minecarts were on a cycle after they loaded, so we made a spreadsheet and
Oh my
tracked
God.
all kinds of different timings and movement to
Now
see
we're
if
getting
the
serious.
cycle aligned. If you did it just right, you would narrowly avoid bumping into the minecart in front of you and save around 11 seconds over the old way.
Nice.
This was a tricky but huge find when PC was already this optimized, and the skip is somewhat symbolic, bringing together parts of the GameCube, PC, and challenge community.
Then I
with
hop
many
in there and I
people
find a way to
contributing
not
part of it.
even use the minecart.
Neither Shockster nor I could. Shockster set a new world record of 12 minutes and 45
Oh, he's
seconds.
relentless now.
And he wasn't done. 3 days later, on
He
April
felt
10th,
blood in the water.
he got a 12:37,
Oh my God.
which was even better
He's going
executed
in.
than his 12:50 had been. And it seemed like Shockster could still go faster,
He's a
but
prime
I
star.
hadn't lost hope.
Oh my
On
god.
April 20th,
He's still base form?
2021, Shockster set a new world record of 12 minutes
Oh
and
my
19
God.
seconds.
Shockster, take it
Completely
easy.
leaving the competition in the dust and undoubtedly proving that he is the best on PC. With such an
Thanks to reset
achievement,
the chemo.
Shockster took a well-deserved break. And on May 5th, 2021, I managed to improve the GameCube world record down to 27 minutes and 13 seconds. A sizable 22-second improvement.
That's
With
pretty
PC
good.
and GameCube now more optimized than ever before, this would be the end to this story.
Oh.
Or so I thought.
Oh fuck
But
yeah.
Shockster had different plans. He came back to PC and set his sight on what
I
was
wasn't ready for it
previously
to
thought
end.
to be impossible. Fitting in more long jumps at the smallest height changes. He was taking tighter turns even where the risk was huge. If anyone was going to achieve the impossible, it would be him.
See, like this is
On
what I
June
would have expected
28th,
for like the entire
2021,
history.
Shockster
'Cause,
set
like,
a
Super
new
Mario
world
and all that
record of
does that.
12 minutes and 18 seconds.
You gotta
A
take those
1-second
tight,
improvement,
risky angles.
But he hadn't been back for long yet. Then 5 days later, Shockster improved the world record to 12 minutes and 14
This is
seconds.
like Roger
A
Bannister
sizable
breaking the
improvement,
4-minute
an
mile.
Insane run, but still
Man,
a
get the
long
fuck out
shot
of here with
from
that real
sub-12.
sports shit. That's
Could
garbage.
he really achieve
This is
it?
much more important.
What needed to be done?
4-minute
In
mile.
his
What a joke.
12:14,
Oh sweet. Well,
on
thank you,
July
double.
15th, 2021, Shockster showed that the impossible was possible.
Oh yeah. Shockster's powering up. He's going Ultra Instinct. God, this movement is so clean. Oh, he's just feeling it. He's in the mainframe. Oh, and squeezing by the civilian. Nice. This is signature Shockster right now. This is Shockster Prime. Let's no hesitation. Barely even using setup. He's just able to sense everything. He's in it. His eyes are probably closed. He's just feeling the chakra. Oh my god, sub 12 inevitable. Sub 12 online. Oh my god, maybe not, maybe not. Shockster, please! No, it's gonna be so goddamn close. Ah, Shockster! We need you! He missed it, just barely though. Yeah. Exit Prime
A 12
ends.
minute and 2-second world record. A massive improvement. Bilbo will
Exit
actually
Prime
move
agent.
in the opposite direction. This turned out to have a weird interaction with the pillar, where at the right angle, and when spamming the left inverted crouch strafe, you would quickly wiggle
okay,
through the
okay.
pillar without needing to spam jumps like before. I dubbed this method Wiggle Clip, and it's
That's actually
another second over our
a little fun. Oh, we're almost done. A little fun tidbit of speedrunning lore. Wiggle clip is actually a really common glitch used in a lot of older games. In a lot of games, you can just wiggle against geometry and just squeeze through. I'm surprised that they didn't do that earlier, to be honest.
Our eyes were on Shockster as he continued his quest to break the 12-minute barrier. His quest to make the impossible possible.
The dog is off the leash. Shockster's uncircumcised and unsupervised. I bet he gets the sub 12. There's no way he doesn't get sub 12. Ooh, he didn't even go off with a little pole. Improving the strats even further? More optimization if such a thing is even possible? I bet Shockster also finds antimatter. Like, he becomes the only man to have a gram worth of antimatter. Oh, let's go! Sub 12! Easy.
That's the end of our story. Shockster remains on the top of the PC leaderboard with the only sub 12 time. If you made it this far, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. This project has been way bigger than I first anticipated.
Yeah.
I'm anxious over a lot of parts.
I imagine.
I know this video is just way too long, but there was so much
It wasn't long enough.
It's been really tough putting in more and more effort while worrying that it will make the video less and less appealing.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Over the past 7 months.
This was great.
No prior. A huge thank you
this was good.
to you, to all of the Hobbit community.
Bringing a tear to my eyes.
And MD Pie, who have been super helpful in putting together the timeline.
God, what a great fucking video. So he's firmly in the lead here on GameCube, and yeah, it looks like he lowered his time even further on PC. Almost right after he posted this, too. Just 16 days later. It's ironic, MD Pie has the lowest time here, yet he was the one that found almost all of the tricks that propelled it to, like, this level. He led Min to treasure that he couldn't obtain himself. 7 Tinder tips for guys? Well, maybe in a minute. Hold on, we're still on the refractory period from The Hobbit. This was honestly probably one of the most interesting videos we've watched in a while. I was fucking glued to this.